Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Talks with Swami Vivekananda by Sri Sharat Chandra Chakravarty, one of the greatest household disciples of Swami Vivekananda. Page number 27. After the Pandits had left, the disciple learned from Swamiji that these Pandits who took the side of the Purva Paksha were well versed in the Purva Mimamsa Shastras or Karma Kanda. Swamiji advocated the philosophy of the Uttara Mimamsa or Vedanta and proved to them the superiority of the path of knowledge or Jnana Kanda or Vedanta, and they were obliged to accept Swamiji's conclusions. About the way the Pandits laughed at Swamiji picking up one grammatical mistake, Swamiji said, that this error of his was due to the fact of his not having spoken in Sanskrit for many years together. Swamiji did not blame the Pandits a bit for all that, but Swamiji pointed out in this connection that in the West it would imply a great incivility on the part of an opponent to point out any such slip in language, deviating from the real issue of dispute. A civilized society in such cases would accept the idea, taking no notice of the language. But in your country, all the fighting is going on over the husk. Swamiji said, but in your country, all the fight is going on over the husk. Nobody searches for the kernel within. So saying, Swamiji began to talk with the disciple in Sanskrit. The disciple also gave answers in broken Sanskrit. Yet, Swamiji praised him for the sake of encouragement. From that day, at the request of Swamiji, the disciple Sharat Chandra Chakravarty used to speak with him in Sanskrit off and on. In reply to the question, what is civilization? Swamiji said that day, the more advanced a society or nation is in spirituality, the more is that society or nation civilized. No nation can be said to have become civilized only because it has succeeded in increasing the comforts of material life by bringing into use lots of machinery and things of that sort. The present-day civilization of the West is multiplying day by day only the wants and distresses of men. On the other hand, the ancient Indian civilization, by showing people the way to spiritual advancement, doubtless succeeded, if not in removing once for all, at least in lessening, in a great measure, the material needs of men. In the present age, it is to bring into coalition, harmony, both these civilizations that Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna was born. In this age, as on the one hand, people have to be intensely practical, so on the other hand, they have to acquire deep spiritual knowledge. Swamiji made us clearly understand that day that from such interaction of the Indian civilization with that of the West would dawn on the world a new era. In the course of dilating upon this, Swamiji happened to remark in one place, well, another thing. People there in the West think that the more a man is religious, the more demure, the more reserved he must be in his outward bearing. No word about anything else from his lips, as the priests in the West would, on the one hand, be struck with wonder at my liberal religious discourses, they would be as much puzzled, on the other hand, when they found me after such discourses talking frivolities with my friends. Sometimes they would speak out to my face, Swami, you are a priest. You should not be joking and laughing in this way like ordinary men. Such levity, that is, such lack of seriousness, does not look well in you. To which I would reply, we are children of bliss. Why should we look morose and sombre? but I doubt if they could rightly catch the drift of my words. To be continued. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu.